Hey guys, it's Adam here. So, quick little update. It is April 21st. It's 10 p.m. right now. Just got done completing out my NASIS validation. Little thing on my computer here. It's crazy. This is for my clearance, I believe, when I did like the background check. So I had to put everything on it, and it was actually quite the amount. Other people can probably just like shoot through this, but I couldn't because I had to talk about my DUIs, those arrests, looking for the courts, trying to like look for research and do numbers. Pretty sure I did it the best way I could. My family, like you had to put your mom, dad, all your siblings, half siblings, if you're married, your in-laws. Just need to have all that information down. Added so much to it, and then like some of the questions were kind of asked the same way, just worded differently under different categories. So I had to redo it as well. So I was basically typing the same thing over and over again a few times. I started this at around 6 p.m. Like I said, it's 10. Well, no, technically not even that. I last logged in, it says 5:47. Apparently that's when I first logged in. I don't know. Feels like forever. It took forever to get this done. But it is done. Or they texted my recruiter, but it says 10 p.m. So I'm like, he ain't gonna respond. It's fine. But I'm pretty sure the next step is either getting my fingerprints. Maybe. I think that's what I'm waiting for. So we'll see. I haven't really got a confirmation on the screen, so I don't know what it looks like. I don't want to show you the guys' screen as well because there's some personal info on here. But yeah, we'll see. I'm still waiting for MEPS as well. From my understanding, my recruiter told me that MEPS hasn't, I guess, gave us the go yet or not, like to be seen. For those of you who are prior service, like I said myself, but you are getting compensation from the VA, you do have to go to MEPS. My recruiter did tell me that whether you have your separation packet or not, it does not matter, because if you're now receiving compensation after the fact that you got out and you're getting back in, you do need to ensure that you're still good, depending what the compensation is for, like what you're getting paid for, like whether it's mental or a sickness or something like that, or an injury, right? So you do have to actually go to MEP still, regardless if you have your separation paperwork or not from your previous branch, whatever it may be. But yeah, navigating NASIS was pretty easy to a certain extent. Like there were some things I was confused on. I won't lie, like I'm 27, but I'm not really computer savvy, and there's a lot of things on here I was like, do I have to do this? And it's like, whatever. Like I couldn't even remember the address of where I lived at when I was in the Marine Corps, and it was like asking for my last 10 years of residency. So I'm like, do I just put the unit, So there's certain things that might get kicked back. I feel it, like it might get kicked back, honestly. I don't know, like the system is designed a certain way, I get it. But if you try to choose your military installation, like it asked me to list someone from the Marine Corps. Granted, I still have some of my buddies, but I'm not really in contact with them like that anymore. I got the Marine Corps 2019. But most of the friends I did have, we kind of don't commune, or like, I changed my phone number, never got anything swapped, and I don't have their new phone number. I'm not big on social media either, so it was kind of hard to like figure out what to put, to like put commanding officer of the unit. I don't know. That was like a tricky part. I have nobody from there. Like people who can validate my residency when I was in the Marine Corps. I'm like, I have nobody who can do that, And there was no NA, no apical, nothing. So in the comment box I put, I was like, hey, like I don't have anyone who I know back then when I was in the Marine Corps who can validate that I was in this barracks at this time, So those were a bit hard. I have a feeling, I might get pushed back if this thing is like that. I might get pushed back just to kind of understand what's going to happen. So we'll see. It does say log out here. What happens if I press log out? There it is. So, I'll let you know if anything does happen from here. Like I said, and this is gonna be a quick little update, not a huge or long video. just trying to keep you guys updated as much as I can to every single step that happens on my journey, so I don't miss anything or have to come back to anything. Like I can show you this if I'm able to. Let's see. Okay, I don't think I'm able to, but like we'll flip my screen, but there it is. That's kind of how it looks. Navy Accession Security Information System. Right, so I have that. I'm gonna attempt to log in again to see if there's a new update from after I completed it. Give me like 2 seconds, guys. All right, sorry guys, that might be a word cut out, but you know, I logged in and nothing really kind of changed, I guess. So I'm just gonna go ahead and minimize all this. So yeah, that's about it, guys. Like I said, we'll see what the next step is. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be either fingerprint MEPS. I'll get an update from my recruiter, I'm pretty sure tomorrow. He probably has to do something on his end before I do anything else on my end, so we'll figure it out. Other than that, guys, stay safe. Like I said, still hoping for the best, you know. It was kind of nerve-wracking putting on the background thing, but my DUIs, I'm not gonna lie. It was like, a lot of jobs here in the civilian world denied me because of that background, you know, so I feel like the military, you know, it's a long shot, but we'll see. Hopes are always high because, you know, I really want this, so we'll see. All right, guys, yeah, have a good and blessed night.